Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be doing the cash stuffing and budgeting for the month of August. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, we have some leftover, just 439 yen left over from last month, so we're going to be throwing this in as well. And we're going to be cash stuffing 203,000 yen from my main income this month. We also have like a little extra 3,000 from the car refund insurance, but I didn't bother withdrawing that. I just left that on the account. So yeah, let's do this. Just put it there. Let's start with the bills and like the fixed expenses. I switched out the envelopes. I guess most of my envelopes up until about last month would have been like the type with the little zip there, but I switched those and I'm going to be using those for like the everyday binder, just because like you get like coins and stuff and that could be quite a hassle. So yeah, and I find these are nice and like it's much easier to get like the tracking card paper type thing in and out with these envelopes rather than the zip type. So yeah, so the fixed expenses, we have my life insurance, the kid insurance, and my Google subscription. Okay, so let's just do 7300 this plus 1800 plus 1500. It's just generalized. Okay, so we have 10,600 yen. Let's just put 1,100 and call that a day. Like the leftovers will be on my account and then it'll just roll over until next month. So okay. Okay, next are utilities. So from this month, I'm going to be paying the gas and the water bill. So we have like a new category this month. The water bill here in Japan is not billed every month. It's every 2 months. So I think the water bill came in for this month and that would have been for, I think it said like April, May or something like that. So it's kind of like staggered. And but yeah, usually pay like 2 months at a time. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so the gas bill, it's usually about 8,000 yen because even though it's summer, like I kind of like to go in the bath still instead of like just showering. So we do that, and then I cook a lot as well, so that kind of like pushes the gas bill up a bit. Yeah, so we've got 8,000, and then like the water bill, so it's about it's about 4,000 yen this month. Usually I guess from next month I'll just be putting aside 2,000 every month, but today we'll just do the 12,000, sorry, and from next month we'll start budgeting that in. I kind of like, I don't know if I like or dislike, but the 1,000 yen and the 10,000 yen bills are like different sizes. Like 1,000 yen is a bit shorter. I find it kind of cute sometimes and a bit annoying sometimes, but at least you know, like, I guess by looking at the bills, I guess they had different heights, you know which bill is which. But yeah. Oops. Okay, mortgage. Let's just turn this on this side since we don't really need that envelope type thing anymore. I'm probably gonna have to take this out. Yeah, okay. So the mortgage is the regular 20,000 yen. Let's put that in there. Okay, transport. Since I no longer have the car, and usually like to be honest, I'm such like a homebody that we really don't go that way much, but just in case we were going out if you want to catch the bus or anything. So yeah, we're going to be budgeting 5,000 yen from this month on. Let's just put that in there. Next, the credit card. Oh, my investment account I usually charge it directly to the credit card. These are upside down. So it's usually 15,000 yen per month. I'm going to increase that a bit in a few months, but let's turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next, my retirement account savings. Next is my other investment account, the retirement, the 401k that was finally set up like last month. So we're just gonna do 5,000 yen, probably up until the end of the year, and then just increase it next year. You can only change the amount once a year, so yeah, so I kind of didn't really do like a really large amount at first, so to kind of like just get like a hang of it and then increase it to like the max from next year. Okay, so the kids savings account, we're going to put 10,000 yen in, so we're just going to be keeping track of this. Emergency fund. The emergency fund, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3,000, not 3,000, 30,000, sorry, for right now. And I guess if there's any extra, well, there'll probably be extra left over, but you can put any extra in there to kind of like top it off. So let's probably just wait until the end, and then we'll just top that off. Let's take this out and put that over there, just for now. Okay. Next, let's do the sinking funds. Alright. For health, we're going to be doing 5,000 this month. I ended up having to go to the dentist last week, so I ended up using a bit of it. So we need to put back some. So that would be, if we had 5,000, that would be 10,000. So I guess today's the 15th. Okay. So I guess we can swap these smaller bills out for just this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just put that there. Actually, let's not do that. Let's keep it. I feel like it works better to have them in like smaller amounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like for health, it definitely works to have them in like smaller amounts this month. I guess next month I actually might need to use a bit of it for my health. I guess the yearly health checkup. But for now, we'll just leave it in smaller bills. Kindergarten. we have 2,000 yen here. We're going to be doing 2,000 yen this month. Yeah. Next is the kids stuff. I bought a few things for him last month. So we've got like 4,200 yen left here. We're going to be putting in 10,000. So let's put that there. Oops. Next, gifts. For gifts, we're just going to put in like 1,000 yen. I don't think there aren't that many birthdays coming up. It's just my father-in-law and brother-in-law's. And I think like that by next month, once I put in another 1,000, like that should be enough to buy both of them gifts. So yeah. Christmas is going to be another 1,000. Now, this is mostly for not Christmas gifts, but the Christmas cake. I'm probably gonna order one this year. I usually don't. I usually make the cake every year, but I feel like this year we'll probably just order one and see how it goes. I've never really ordered like the Japanese Christmas cake before, so I want to try that this year. Next, travel and outings, we're going to be doing 5,000 yen this month. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm wondering if I should probably put one of these tracker cards in to track this as well, but I'll probably decide later. Extra. We'll save this. Let's put an extra 3,000 in, just in case. Let's do 2,000. I feel like that should be enough in case like an extra something pops up. Moving. We're not going to be doing any of the moving this month. We're not going to be adding anything to that. I actually had to change some of the amounts because the investment account came in. I think it was a little late. So I had to like switch around some of the amounts that I put in last month. I guess to kind of adjust them, but yeah. Okay, so this is finished. Let's do the groceries and like the daily stuff now. Groceries this month. Oops, I guess this binder. This is like my newest binder, and it's still a bit new, so I feel like opening. Although I use it a lot, it still kind of is like a little bit stiff still. Okay, so why am I opening this? Oops. Okay, groceries. We're going to be doing 30,000. Oh, we've only got 2 of these left. I'm doing 36,000. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought like these weren't backwards. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it was right. 10. And then 6,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Like 3,000 to 6,000 of this is usually for rice. But last month, I don't think we used that much rice. And with it being hot, we do like a lot of cold noodle dinners and stuff. So we're going to continue to do that this month to kind of cut down on the food bill as much as possible. Anyway, okay, so next, treats and snacks. Let's put 1,000 for this. This is kind of like for desserts, like ice cream, if you want to do stuff like that. I bought some protein powder last month because I really need to lose some weight. Like, I came to Japan 8 years ago and I've put on about 12 kilograms, which is probably about what? A pound. It's like 2 pounds for like 1 kilogram. So it's like what? 24, almost 25 pounds, which is ridiculous. And I can't fit into any of my clothes. And it doesn't help that I know that for like the last 3 years, I've been working remotely. Like, I was exercising a lot and I lost like quite a bit of weight. It was about 3 years ago. But I switched to remote, and then it's just been working all day, and then after I finish work, just getting dinner and stuff prepped. So I haven't been moving around as much and just been eating a lot of like junk food. So that's also like one of the reasons why I kind of gave up the car as well. I didn't want to spend any money on it, and I figured by not having the car we'd have to walk, and that's like a lot more exercise. So I bought some protein powder last week, I think it was, and we've been doing protein shakes and stuff. So it's just to continue with that and to exercise a lot more, and just to try to get back to like a decent weight. Like, I want to be back to like 60, between like 60 to 63 kilograms. I feel like that's like a decent weight. That's the weight that I would have been when I first came to Japan, like after I graduated university. So yeah. Next is toiletries. We're going to be doing 5,000. So I thought, I could have sworn I sorted like all these bills, but like most of them are just like upside down. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I do know why, but 3, 4, 5. I took them off in batches. Like, the ATM that I go to, like, you can't specify like how many bills of like what that you want. So if you like if I withdraw like the entire like 203,000 yen, they would literally give me that in all like the 10,000 yen bills, unless I like specify that I want a portion of it in smaller bills, and usually they only like do like 10,000 yen in like smaller bills. So I had to like withdraw it in like 10,000 yen like increments so I could get the bills. It was crazy. Transport. Oh, this is some transport. I guess since this is my everyday binder, this is for like if I need to like if I'm traveling and I just want to pull off some transport money and put in here. So we're not going to do that because I'm not planning to take the bus right now. Same with health. If I have to go out, I'll usually just stuff it in there. Next, pets and garden. We're going to be doing 2,000. Like, it's really hot, and like although like some of the stuff outside in the garden are still growing, like there was a few weeks ago it was crazy hot, and like most of the things died off because it was just crazy. It was ridiculous, honestly. Okay, so this is the everyday binder done. Next is my allowance. I'm doing 2,000 yen this month. Let's just put that over there. And my kid. Usually I do like 5,000, not 5,000, 500 yen, but I feel like this month we don't really have that much small change. Actually, yes, we do. This 1, 2, 3, 4, we have this is his 500 yen. Like, he's been pretty good at saving, but recently he's been so into like bubble gum, so he's been buying bubble gum a lot. But he still has like most of his, I don't think he used all of his money for last month, and he had some left over from the month before. So this is for him. We'll just put it in my coin purse for now until I go downstairs. Okay. Let's make sure I have everything. Yeah, we did that. The mortgage goes up. Next, we did the savings, we did that. The emergency fund, we did partial. Moving fund, we did 0. Did the groceries. My cell. I completely forgot that one. That should be in the fixed. Expenses 1. How could I have forgotten about that? Yes. Just put this so I don't forget it myself. Okay. I guess it's because it technically wasn't under fixed expenses, but it's all like from the same account. And it's usually like about 3,000 yen. It doesn't go over. Like some months it will be less. I know that's a lie. And some months it'll be like 3,000, maybe like 11 yen or something like that. It's not around 4,000 or anything like that. So it's usually in like the 3,000 range. You need this. So, okay. So we did that, we did pets and car, we did the gas bill, water, my allowance. Okay, we did the extra and all that. Let's see how much we have left over. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3. So we got 23,000 left over. So we'll just add this to the emergency fund. Let's do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. Okay, so we added 53,000 to the emergency fund. And okay. But I didn't really add to the moving fund this month because, to be honest, like the emergency fund, having like a decent emergency fund is like a much bigger priority than like moving at this time. So I did put some extra in that last month because we did have quite a lot coming in with like the little bonus. So I guess maybe for the December bonus I'll add like a bit more in that, but it's not anything that's like really urgent currently, so we can add to that slowly. But we're not adding to that this month, unfortunately. Probably could have added like a little 3,000, but you don't have to. Okay. The moving fund is 0, and we added 5,3,0,0,0 to the emergency fund. So that's, I don't think I've forgotten anything. That's good, that's good. We didn't have that much condensing, unfortunately, because past month was quite crazy as well. I usually don't, like, didn't expect it to be that crazy, but it was just wild. So I'll just oops. Let's just do that. I said that I wasn't going to add, but let's just add one in case. I feel at least putting something in their health. I'm not gonna do that, but because, like, if I need to catch the bus, like, I will need cash, and I probably could borrow from, like, another envelope, but I feel like having a bit for that. And for health, like, I usually know that I'm going to, like, the hospital or the dentist or somewhere ahead of time, so I usually would have time to pull. I guess worst case scenario, I'll just put it, like, on my card, and then, you know, withdraw it, separate it out when I get back. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this month. Oops. Let's put these in here. Ooh. I don't know if you can see, like, this is a coin from this year. It says Reiwa Hachinen. So this is one for this year. I usually don't like to spend, like, the new ones. Like, I've always been like that. Like, even back home, when I see, like, a new coin or anything like that, I usually, like, never want to spend it. Like, it's just so new and so shiny. And then this is my allowance. Let's put that in here. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that is it for this month. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.